Hi everyone, I'm back. It's been like a while, I know. I feel bad. I was gonna YouTube a lot more. I've done a lot since the last YouTube. I think, yeah, my last one was sectionals. I've done nationals and I've done worlds and figure skating since then. So I'm gonna do, at the end of this, I'm gonna do a little update or some photos and stuff about how my trip in Europe went and my trip in nationals. Nationals did not go so well. I fell, and I only fell once, but I messed up a lot of stuff and it was horrible, and I ended up getting 11th place. And I don't like to blame things, but there was a lot of drama involved. There were supposed to be 3 warm-ups, they cut it to 2, and so I was the very last skater. They decided not to do an ice cut, which is where they clean the ice. And there was the men, the pairs, and then I had all the skaters in my group before me. And I was the very last person in the whole event. So that kind of sucked. So there was big holes, and it just psyched me out, and it was horrible. And that was a bad experience because I had to fly all the way to North Carolina for that. And I didn't do very good, but I did stay with one of my friends and we had a really good time, and she lives over there, so I really did enjoy that. So that was good. Then I went to Worlds, and that was a fun experience. We went to Switzerland first, just kind of as like a trip. Switzerland's really expensive, so before you go, just know that you're going to spend a lot of money. We decided to go to Starbucks to save some money, and it was 32 Swiss francs for 2 sandwiches, like the little panini sandwiches that they have everywhere, and 2 iced teas. Just so you know ahead of time, okay? I mean, you go to Burger King and it's like $17 for a meal. And that's fine because you're traveling, but if you're planning on staying there for a long time, make sure you have a lot of money. We were only there 2 days, so it wasn't too bad. Then we went into France, and we stayed in a really cool apartment, and it was walking distance from a skating rink, and I skated there for about a week. And then we went to Germany where the competition was, and I skated so much in those like 2 weeks, you don't even understand. And then I came back, and now my allergies, so that's why my nose is all red, because it was like no cottonwood, no nothing there. And then I get home and I'm like, oh, what is going on? And if you notice, I'm in a hotel again. I just got back from Europe, and now I'm in a hotel again because my students are competing. And it's the competition. I did a video actually at this competition last year. I am day 2 starting tomorrow into the 4-day competition. I, at Worlds, got 3rd in my artistic, which is like an adult short program, and then I got 4th in my technical, or my free skate, whatever you want to call it. I skated so much better. My score went up 30 points in my free skate from nationals, which is huge. And I was competing against Olympians, and that was really interesting. It was a little intimidating at first, I'll have to say, but at the same time, I felt like I had nothing to lose, and I really went for it, and I was really, really happy with the place I got. I thought my score should have been better in the free skate, but it is what it is. And, you know, just to get on the podium in my artistic was really nice. So, and I got a really cool trophy. I'll show pictures of that in the end. Now for plans. What is going on? All right. Well, this weekend I have a competition for my students, as well as I'm competing, which I'm super embarrassed about. So anybody who watches this video that actually like knows me personally or is in the skating world and understands how embarrassing it is to skate in front of fellow coaches that none of you really compete. None of them really compete anymore. I know I still do, but This is going to be so embarrassing. But anyway, I skate at 9 in the morning on Sunday, and you're probably like, well, if it's so embarrassing, why are you doing it? Well, there's this thing called National Showcase, and my Theater on Ice team, if they get their act together, is going to be competing at National Showcase this year. Well, since I'm going anyway, I figured I should compete. Well, you have to qualify at a local show, kind of like a bikini competition where you have to qualify a local show to go like USA's. I didn't do any local shows this year, or competitions. I just did like the qualifying stuff to go through nationals to worlds. And so I have to do a small local competition. This is probably the biggest one that we have, and it is a qualifier in this area. So just have to check the box. So that is what I'm doing this weekend. I've never ever competed at a local show since I've been a coach. Ever. So we'll see how this goes. And then after National Showcase, which is in August, I'll take some time off of skating and do some bikini. If you haven't noticed, I weigh a lot less now than I do when I compete bikini, and my arms are really skinny. I'm actually like, I'm not skinny fat. I'd say I still have some muscle, but I'm pretty skinny right now. I'm ice skater built at the moment. I still look more muscular than the other ice skaters though, because on the podium I was like, look at my arms compared to theirs, but I'm skinny. It was funny because I came into the hotel today to check in, and the guy saw I have these, like, we wear these badges, so I'm wearing this badge and it says coach, okay, on it. And he's like, oh, what are you here for a coach for? And I was like, oh, figure skating. And he was like, figure skating, huh? I was like, yeah. And he's like, I would not have picked you as a figure skater. That's never had anybody say that. Everybody's like, oh, because I'm short, you know, and kind of petite. Everybody thinks I'm a figure skater. He's like, you look too buff to be a figure skater. I'd say kickboxer. I'm like, well, at least I still have some muscle, apparently, more than I thought, because I'm looking in the mirror and I'm like, man, that's kind of skinny. Never really had skinny, but it works for skating, and I'm on the edge of getting talked into a competition in July. It's small, so it'd just be kind of like a get back into it kind of thing, and I don't have any skating competitions in July. I just have an exhibition for my students. So I would be a little bit more invested in it. And this, I have one competition at the end of June, but it's a smaller one than this one. So I don't think I would need to stay in a hotel. I could probably commute back and forth. It's the same distance as this one, but this one, just because it's so big, I have so many students in it, it's just nuts. So I might. That's not a for sure. I mean, with how skinny my arms are and the fact that I've lost like 10 pounds and I never lose weight, but when I was in Europe, I was just like walking a lot, and I was skating a lot, and so just the amount of cardio I was doing, the amount of food, even though I was eating more too, because I was in Europe and it's like carb central, I still feel like I was burning more than I was eating, and which is ideally good, but most of the time when you're trying to build muscle, which if I was going to do a fitness competition in July, I'd still be on the building start to cut about now. But I'm already cut. It's a small show. I mean, it's not like I would have to, it's not one of the bigger ones I've done in the past. It'd be more of just like doing it with my friend, because we haven't competed together in a while and she keeps wanting to do a show together. So we'll see about that. For my skating people watching, I'm trying to decide what music to do next season. So should I do Game of Thrones, because I kind of look the part, but the music's a little boring. Romeo and Juliet, because it's my style. This is for my free skate. I never need help with the showcase. I already know that. But Romeo and Juliet, because it's my style, but it's been done. Or Top Gun, because I just really like Kenny Loggins stuff. It's totally 80s, totally fun. Throw some jet sounds in there. Not my style of music. So I don't know how my routine would look to that, because I'm not that kind of skater. So Game of Thrones, look the part, kind of boring music. Romeo and Juliet, beautiful music, been overdone. Or Top Gun, totally going out on a limb. I don't know. I kind of like all of them, but I can only choose one. Originally, I wanted Kill Bill, but then I realized I am not tall and thin, and a unitard probably not working for me. I mean, for practice, it's okay, but for competition, you want to, look on. And then I also thought about doing like a mix of The Little Mermaid, because I just thought that'd be cute. But I don't really look like Ariel either. But you don't have to look like it to do it for skating. I just kind of try. So anyway, if you're one of my skating peeps, and I have a few of you on here, help me out. I also post on my Facebook. If you're friends on Facebook, you can comment on that. I don't have a lot of people on my Facebook. So if you're interested in following me and messaging me, go to my Instagram, because that's usually where I keep everybody. I kind of keep my Facebook is basically just like old college people or like high school people I want to keep in contact with. And then family, because, got to keep the family on there. But, so yeah, follow me on Instagram, and it's _farmgirl. Okay. And it's a picture of me, in like cowboy boots or something. I got blonde hair, so it's pretty easy to see. But that could change depending on when you watch this video. But as of right now. So if you have any questions about how it is to compete internationally in skating, or if you have some help with my skating music, or if you have any other ideas, because I'm open to suggestions. And hopefully I'll post my Lady Gaga video. And I need to start getting my muscle back. I got a little baby muscle. But yeah, got skinny. It's all good. So I'm going to start getting my muscle back. And all my fitness bikini people, I will do a competition again. I am just trying to figure out the best time between skating and stuff. So, sorry once again for rambling, but thank you for watching, and I will see you guys sooner next time, I promise. Bye.